Man, I'm gonna tell y'all, man. There's two, there's two main reasons why boxing is so fucking watered down from when I grew up watching boxing in the 80s. When I was a teenager watching boxing, it was so pure. It was like it was like a real sport where the ranked fighters was really ranked, and you lose your ranking. It was very legit, and everybody fought each other. It's like everybody fought each other, but now I'm gonna get to the point. There's one facet of the sport that's starting to kill the sport is everybody got to have an O. Look at Lomachenko. I'm gonna give you an example. Lomachenko have less than 20 fights, but he had a lot of amateur fights. But people is writing him off. He only got 2 losses, and they writing him off already. His fans are starting to abandon him, going to Teofimo Lopez or looking for the next white hype or whatever, somebody to hype. The guy only got 2 losses. The guy having a Hall of Famer career, really. It's the losses, it's the O's, it's people protecting their O's. Like Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis should be ready to fight each other, like Sugar Ray Leonard and Thomas Hearns. They should be ready to fight each other. Um, Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford, on Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. All these people should be fighting each other. Win, lose, or draw, they still gonna make a lot of fucking money. Regardless, we gotta get rid of this old shit. Protecting your old. Protecting your old is killing this sport of boxing. These boxers do not want to take risks. If Devin Haney lose to Gervonta Davis or vice versa, but turn around and have a 55-3 record and 7 to 8 titles and all that, he's still going to the Hall of Fame. That's one reason. That's one reason these this sport is dying. And I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna add a bonus reason why I know. I'm gonna add a bonus in it. First, I was gonna say 2, but now I'm gonna put 3 in there. These fighters don't fight enough. I see. That's why they gotta kill themselves. They gotta kill themselves, and they gotta kill themselves in training to keep the weight down. Because if they was, these guys should be fighting 4 to 5 times a year. They don't fight enough, and that's why they not as sharp. That's why you always seen the boxer from the old days sharp, because they always was fighting. You cannot, the more you do something, the sharper you are. You can easy. You fight 4 times a year. You can make all the money, get your 55, 60 fights and retire in your mid 30s. But now these fighters gotta fight longer into their 30s and stuff because they ain't getting enough fights and they not making enough money really. The fighters back in the day, they made more money probably because they fought more. They fought more. The money they was making was not the money of these days, but to those times when you can go shopping, for $3 for your family, a lot of them made 6 figures and shit. You can imagine the money compared to the money these days. These guys do not fight enough. They don't fight enough. And my third and last reason is the titles. Everybody and his mama have a title. Look at the 135 division. It's a mess. It's a mess. The 135 division is a mess and it needs to be cleaned up. 135 is one of the worst divisions as far as the titles. Devin Haney got a title. Gervonta Davis got a title. And Teofimo Lopez supposed to be this shit is a mess, man. The shit is a fucking mess. Just that's why the average fan can't watch boxing when you see three people with world titles. What do world title mean if more than one person have titles? It don't mean anything. These sanctioning bodies are getting rich off of these titles. Devin Haney have to pay for a title, and Teofimo Lopez got to pay for the same titles that Devin Haney and Javante Davis have. He's paying sanction fees for all the belts. So you know his check is getting chopped up. It's just crazy. They need to get rid of some of these belts, man. Come on, man. It's starting to get ridiculous. All these world champions, man. It's so easy to get a belt. A bum pie can get a belt now. It's getting too watered down. It's getting too watered down. These are things. These are three things that's killing today's boxing. Why boxing ain't the number one sport? Boxing should be up there with NBA basketball. It have the potential to this day with all these up and coming stars, but the politics, the people protecting their old, they not fighting enough, they not getting enough exposure in the fucking belts. In the fucking belts. This is why boxing is so fucking watered down these days in the average person. You have to be a boxing fanatic like myself and a lot of the other guys to keep up with this shit. The average person cannot keep up with this bullshit in boxing. It's a shame.